XRP, 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 XRP.
Bang, 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 bang. They say XRP a scam, but they don't know the facts. When we beat the SEC, Big BG gon' throw a bash, and the fan be getting bags. Plus that play to earn swag. You worry about the past, but we filling up the stash. I remember we was poor, but now we got our own class. They say we crypto rich, well, welcome all the ghost fam. The only traces you're gonna see, some bags and some NFTs. The fam went silent. Rest in peace, islands.
XRP, 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 XRP.
What I tell her?
XRP, XRP.
Crypto tails, getting bags, moving from the crypto E-man. I'm a rocket boy like Elroy. Hey, sold your whole bag, oh boy. How the wizard motto and I'm better every day. Packing bags before it's too late. Never pump chasing, we just move racing, watching all these dollars inflate. I'm phenomenal, no lying, y'all. When that crypto fall, you need a Tylenol. When my bags looking like they Molotov, your diamond hands looking hella soft. Tell the masses, get the massive, hide them ledgers under the mattress. When we finally rise from the ashes, all you gon' see is the maxes.
XRP, 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 XRP.
Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one and only XRP Sensei coming back to you once again live. Thanks again, once again, to XRP Bags for giving us that real crypto hip hop and giving us some gems in the process. Letting us know that this is serious business, folks. This is not about making some passive income on the side, you know. It's just a little hobby. No, this is a flight to freedom. This is you incrementally moving from poverty into wealth, from wage slave to the power of choice. And this is what we are doing here today, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back to the channel, and we got some real gems, because before we do anything, we must get our minds right. This is why we must always get our education and our mental cultivation together, ladies and gentlemen, because even if you do make a lot of money, all you're going to do is give it right back to your enemy, who's going to use it to defeat you. So you must understand the landscape of what you're doing and create generational wealth. Because I tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have a position in crypto as the entire world moves to digital ledger technology, you will regret it for generations. With that, let's go to Forbes. And Forbes says, look at what Forbes is telling you. Let's take a look at this piece of propaganda as they try to shake you out, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, as we give you actual, factual, and verifiable information. You know what that means? That means I'm not here giving you my opinion. I'm not giving you speculation or conjecture. I am giving you the actual facts. And this is why most of us cannot figure things out. Because when you're thinking, that's conceptual. When you're manipulating things in the real world, that's physical. And we are applying the wrong mathematics most times. Because in the physical world, 1 + 1 = 2. But in the conceptual world, 1 + 1 = 3, which is why you can't figure anything out. Know what math system you are using when trying to overcome a conflict. Forbes. Who is Forbes? Well, let's ask Google. Google says Forbes is an American business magazine founded by B.C. Forbes in 1917. What is Forbes telling us today? You have to consider the source, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't read things, and because it uses tricknology, because words are spells, and they paint a picture for you. And if you don't have your mental filtering system on, you will fall for it. Forbes says good for nothing. List targets overvalued blockchain. Forbes has made a bold move in the blockchain world by releasing the good for nothing list. Now, first of all, Forbes are not blockchain people. Okay? Consider the source. It tells you right here. If you ask Google, who is Forbes? It's an American business magazine. What does that mean? That means traditional finance. That means industry. That means corporations. That means the banks who have never had your best interest at heart. They want to shake you out, ladies and gentlemen. If you have made your way to the blockchain, they're trying to scare you back to traditional finance. The whole goal that I'm trying to show you guys here, that I am showing you guys on a regular basis, is first of all, you must know when you're playing cards against someone, a person that's sitting across the table from you, that is your enemy. And whether you like it or not, you do have enemies. And these people that don't want you to have anything, these people that have always controlled you, these people that are responsible for indoctrinating you into wage slavery in the first place are not your friends. And for the first time in hundreds, maybe even thousands of years, you now have a tool that is indestructible called the blockchain. You now have cryptocurrency where you can exponentially shift from the world of poverty, from that vibration, from that polarity, into the world of wealth. And what we are doing with crypto, with the blockchain, is we are learning how to be wealthy. And how do we do that? We gather a wealth base, we expand that wealth base, and we live off of the dividends without consuming our wealth base. Because the way most of us are living now is everything that we get, we consume, which is why we can't have anything. And if there's anything left over at the end of the year or when we get our taxes or whatever, then we want to say, oh, I got an extra $10,000, $12,000. Let me go to Las Vegas and give it to somebody who knows what to do with it. And we go to Las Vegas and we lose all of our money. And we come back and we swear we had a good time. No, you didn't. Okay. Good for nothing blockchains. The 20 blockchains below show or command a total market value and this, that, and the other. But that's not important. The propaganda they're feeding us, the picture they're trying to paint for us is not important. What is important is what they list. And first up on the list is XRP, ladies and gentlemen. XRP will be the sole controller of global digital ledger technology throughout the world. Ripple, that created XRP, has bought their own bank, Medico. They have partnerships with the Bank of International Settlements. They have partnerships with the SBI. They have partnerships with the International Monetary Fund. They have partnerships all over the world. And as we continue to do research, as we continue to see XRP, regardless of what you're using on the front end, whether it's MasterCard, Visa, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's, XDC, whether it's your favorite meme coin, whatever you choose to purchase with, doesn't matter what that is on the front end because the bridge currency will be XRP, ladies and gentlemen. So, and it threatens to replace SWIFT. SWIFT was a company that the government has been using since 1944, since the Bretton Woods meeting, to bully the world. You don't do what we want, we'll issue financial sanctions on you. Okay? It's the principle of force, ladies and gentlemen. And they have a bunch of others here. But the first one, they hit you with the hardest one first. Because they want you to think that these are literally good for nothing blockchains. And if you know that these people are liars, that means everything they say, you have to flip it backwards, and then you'll get a glimpse at the truth. So it's not that the blockchains are good for nothing. They are good for a lot of things. and it beats the fiat system by a million because you see the fiat system, of course, we know they're printing money out of thin air. Ever since 1913, ever since the creature from Jekyll Island emerged and created the Federal Reserve, which is not federal. It is a privately owned company. And they kept the money green because they didn't want to let you know that they left the greenback system a long time ago, but they kept the money green so that you wouldn't notice. And now we have crypto, a system of actual value, of actual tokenization of real world assets as we enter into institutional DeFi. And that's what XRP takes care of. And the reason why they don't like XRP is because they don't control it, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to make you aware of that. And they list many others. Litecoin, they definitely don't like that because it has CosmWasm and it has privacy features. They don't want you to have any privacy. Stellar, of course, which is an offshoot of XRP because Jed McCaleb also helped to create XRP, and then he ditched off and created his own thing known as Stellar Lumens, which will be responsible for ACH, automated clearinghouse, and or global retail. Ladies and gentlemen, Casper, the creator of Casper, says that Bitcoin was only a test net for Casper. Well, anybody can make such a bold claim, but when you are the only person mentioned in the Bitcoin white paper a year before Bitcoin even came out, I think we should listen to him. The man who created Casper, I'm not going to go all into it, but Casper is made just like Bitcoin as a proof of work, and not only that, but it also has a ghost DAG protocol. So it's like Bitcoin and Hashgraph Hedera in one place just to super duper simplify it. Theta, of course, will take over the world when it comes to metaverse, video, media, animation, all of that. Phantom, of course, just rebranded. They're going to do great things. You know, Monero. Of course, they don't want you to have Monero because they can't track it. All right. Algorand, another ISO 222 compliant coin, which means it was chosen by the big dogs. All right. So this is just an example of what's going on here. And before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, let me just do my little disclaimer here. You know that I am not a financial advisor. I only have facts. Do what you want with the facts. But no one understand it is not speculation and conjecture. It is not my prediction. I don't have a crystal ball. I am simply revealing the plan. And if you put your pennies next to their dollars, then you will come out on top. If you have self-custody, I have a friend who went to the bank the other day, Citibank as a matter of fact, just the other day. Tried to get $25 out of the ATM. Didn't work, so he went inside. That ATM didn't work, so he went to the window. And it says, yeah, about that, you're going to have to call this number and justify to them why you need this money. This is why you have to live your life permissionless, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why I am on a campaign. As I am living proof, I am revealing to you what I am doing so you can use me as a template. And in principle, you can do the same thing and get in where you fit in. But one thing you must do for sure is you must get at least 80% of your wealth outside of the system. Because if you do not, once they flip the switch and digital ledger technology goes full blast, coupled with a social credit score from China, that means even if you have the money, you still can't do it because it exceeds your carbon footprint. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go along here and show you how we're, earning yield daily and getting how do we get our money out of the system? Well, we use things like this. We use things like ULTIMO, ladies and gentlemen. And ULTIMO, of course, is a offshore bank account. And if you are in the Americas, this is going to help you a great deal because this is outside the jurisdiction of the three-letter people. That means you don't have to worry about the DOJ. You don't have to worry about ATF. You don't have to worry about the IRS talking about you owe us such and such and such and such, or else, you don't have to worry about the SEC, Gary Gensler and Elizabeth Warren and their anti-crypto army. From the multiple income streams that I share with you, you can send that over here into your ULTIMO account, and you can off ramp your crypto back into fiat if you wish, and utilizing this card that she's holding up. Okay, doing the one eye. But yeah, that one eye seems to be following me around. But yeah, so you can off ramp your crypto into fiat and pay your bills directly from this account as you turn your crypto into fiat, and you can even take out physical money while it still exists. It won't for long, but while it still exists, you'll be able to take out $20,000 per day if you have that much in your account, ladies and gentlemen. Second up on the list, of course, is SPRITZ Finance. SPRITZ Finance is a wonderful platform that I use, and it's basically, it says it right here in front of your face. You use your on-chain assets every day, everywhere. You could put money into this account. You could pay your bills and utilities from here, and it's a beautiful thing. So think of it this way, ladies and gentlemen. If you're earning yield on your crypto, okay, and you're basically paying your bills with the dividends that you made from your crypto. So you see, it's almost like you're paying your bills for free as you do crypto and as you start to earn. Because remember, I just told you, the goal is to establish a wealth base, expand your wealth base, and live off the dividends so you do not have to consume your wealth base. This is how the wealthy live. And once you become financially independent, a great thing happens in your life because the power of choice is returned to you. Most people, you know, when they go to work on Monday, most people don't like it, but they have to be there. Okay. And statistically speaking, do you know when most heart attacks happen? Most heart attacks happen Monday morning at 9 o'clock. That's an actual fact, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because people dread the stress that they're going to feel putting up with their boss, putting up with their cutthroat coworkers, putting up with the traffic and the congestion and the pollution. And, I ain't got time for breakfast, so I'll just grab a pretzel along the way. And I got to go over here and do this and do that. And somebody gets to tell me how much I'm worth and when I can take a vacation, if I can have a vacation, or if it's a paid vacation, when I can get a promotion, if I can get a promotion, when I can come, when I can go, when I can go to the bathroom, what should I wear? All of those choices are made for you. These are all characteristics of being a wage slave, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not here to cut corners, and I'm not here to be the nice guy. Okay, I'm here to tell you the exact nature of your situation. And if you want to incrementally move your way into more and more freedom, then you can do so. And things like Kinesis money will help you get your money outside of the system as you go and you turn your fiat into crypto. You have different cryptos on the platform. It is also a crypto platform, but you will be able to accumulate tokenized gold and silver that is actually physically held in a vault because it is redeemable. Meaning, if you want a portion or all of your gold to be physically sent to you, they will do so. No sooner than you hang up the phone, that order will be on its way to your front door. And they also give you your own financial advisor, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to continue to enlighten you guys as to the landscape of what's going on, because we like to say in crypto, we're all going to make it. But of course, we're talking about the people in crypto. The people outside of crypto will not make it. The Larry Fink, the head of BlackRock, just spoke on, they asked him a question about the Great Divide, ladies and gentlemen. What is the Great Divide? The Great Divide speaks to, as the middle class is extinguished, evaporated, exterminated, there will only be a divide, and it will be a great divide if you do not have a position in blockchain and or digital ledger technology. Ladies and gentlemen, you must have self-custody and you must have the right stuff. Okay, now let's go on over here and let's take a look at one of the best exchanges called Uphold, ladies and gentlemen. And Uphold is where I do a lot of my stuff. It's one of the most legit websites. I will leave the link for all of these things down in the description below. And do yourself a favor and get this tool belt. You kind of have to see yourself as a financial carpenter, and all carpenters, they got their tool belts, right on their hip. They got their hammer, they got their screwdriver, they have all of the stuff, they have all their go-to tools right around their waist. And this is what you're doing essentially with a Kinesis money system, with an Ultimo, with an Uphold account. Okay. And so I challenge you to go to these links, take a look around, and if you're serious about being, your own, bank, if you're serious about taking out the middleman, if you're serious about living permissionless, then these are the things that you're going to need. If you're not serious, then hey, continue to be like my friend. I call him Sideline Tim. You know, He likes to watch my videos. He likes to comment. He wants to, you know, talk about, but he won't do anything, which means he's basically just going to sit back and watch the financial world pass him by as the great divide gets bigger and bigger. And if he doesn't do something quick, he's going to get caught on the wrong side of the great divide, ladies and gentlemen. But I want to bring your attention to Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown was brought to my attention by a man named Jake Claver, who does wonderful work in this industry. And Caleb and Brown, as it says, is your cryptocurrency broker. And you may need Caleb and Brown in the future, whether it's buying and selling and swapping cryptocurrencies, or let's say your XRP hits $100,000 per coin at some point, and now you have several $1 million, and the banking infrastructures may not want to allow you to utilize cryptocurrency through that bank. As a matter of fact, there are some banks that are actually threatening customers that if they interact with cryptocurrency in any way, they will stop dealing with them or delete their accounts, and you're no longer welcome here because you're involved in crypto. Why? Because they know that if you're in crypto, once you find out that you don't need them, that you can be your own bank, you're not supposed to know that. Okay. So this is what we're here to do today, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about, and these are just the general tools. I didn't, mean to go so long on this. I wanted to get right to what we came here to do. And first of all, I want to bring your attention to the original BNB miner, the longest running miner. It's been running for 1,135 days. And I am in this one, ladies and gentlemen. And I haven't taken a single dime out yet. I'm trying to compound. I am compounding my position. I want to get to a point of where I'm making approximately $300 every day, and then I will do a 6-to-1 strategy and take out once, maybe twice a week at that point. Maybe a 5-to-2 or a 6-to-1 strategy, but mostly a 6-to-1 strategy. But I want to make at least my mark is 300, and I'm about 1/3 the way of that right now. Then, of course, we've got baked beans over here, and baked beans is doing exceptionally well. And this is why I actually made the video, because I wanted to show you guys how I am doubling down on my baked beans. Okay, and what I am doing basically is I am doubling down on the baked beans, and I put another $1,000 in last night, ladies and gentlemen, and let this be a reminder to you: never forget your password here. Okay, so no, let's just go down here to baked beans. That's the wrong wallet. And you see, I got a little bit left in here just for gas fees. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and connect that if we can. We may have to refresh that. Okay. Now let's just see if we can get the computer to act right, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, connected. And you can see that the smart contract, the total value locked inside of this contract, because it is a contract, has jumped up to 2,181 BNB, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a look at how much money that is in all actuality, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over here and let's take a quick look at a Binance scan. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We're well over 2.18 million, excuse me, 2,181,000, ladies and gentlemen, in the contract. All right. So needless to say, we are doing quite well. And just it's been about a week now, maybe 7 to 8 days, and we are over $2 million in total value locked, ladies and gentlemen. And also, they've got this coin flip going on, ladies and gentlemen. And if you go over here to coin flip, it says show baked beans, and then you go over here, and this is the coin flip page where you can go in here and you can put in some BNB and you can bet on heads or tails, and you got a 50% chance of winning. That is much, 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 much better than playing the lottery. Because the lottery, you got like 1 in 15 million, 20 million chance to win. This, you got a 50% chance, So, which means if you play this 100 times, you'll probably win 50% of the time. So those are some good odds, and it's a good way to enjoy yourself and make money simultaneously, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, so the max wager that you can put in here is 2 BNB, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't want the whales coming in here and winning so big that it actually damages the total value locked. You know what I'm saying? They want this to last for a while, so there are very good anti-whale mechanics in here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, so this is awesome. Now let's just see if we can go back. Nope. Need to go back here to how do you spell that? If I learn how to spell, maybe I'll be all right. Um, let's see here. All right, hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, while I reacquire the target. Go forward there, but I didn't want to be fumbling there while I had you guys on the line. So, baked beans, still early, great whale mechanics, and you guys can see, you guys can go down here and you can go over to the link tree where you can go and you can look at Baked Beans Reloaded. You can go, of course, is the website we just left, the Telegram. You know, you can go to the app formerly known as Twitter, which is now called X, Instagram, Facebook, Medium, and all of that. You can go down here, create your own link tree or whatever like that. But these are things that you can do, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end it right here, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for coming back. And please use my referral links down in the description for several reasons. Well, the most important is that it gives you safe passage through the crypto space, ladies and gentlemen. That's first and foremost, because there are plenties of hackers and scammers and plenty of low down, dirty, rotten people out there. I don't know how they sleep at night doing these things that they do. I don't get it. But yeah, but they are out there, and we know they are out there, and there's always somebody out there trying to scam you out of your money. And so make sure you have safe passage and use my official referral links to go on in here and earn yourself some baked beans and get in where you fit in. And of course, never invest more than you can afford to lose, and just go forward, man, and increase your bags and earn yield. So I encourage you to do so. The links for Uphold, Kinesis, Ultimo, Baked Beans, BNB Miner, all of that will be down in the description below. So before you go, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid to karate kick that that what I'm saying, that like and subscribe button. And I'm going to let you enjoy XRP bags on the way out.
XRP, 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 XRP,
XRP. Only way you find these islands need a mothership pilot. I've been here like 5 years, trying to spread the good word and unplug them from the herd, but they stuck inside the world. Free XRP and let us all eat, and we taking down the system. No more taking fees. They don't want you to be free, but they know we got the power and we can't all achieve, and we rising up like seas in the last hours. Got no mercy on our enemies.
XRP, 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 XRP.